Just to give you a quick idea, when you're block sanding the gel coat back, when you go over quickly, you can see, the high areas get sanded first and you leave a low area. This is where the gel coat seam is right there, and you can see that shiny seam right there. Then eventually I'm going to sand it back. If you look right here, you can see the shiny little seam, and where I've sanded it more, it eventually goes away. And then this is, I've got to sand more. So that's what you're after. When you start getting to the dark areas like that, if you can see that, it's where the gel coat's disappearing and you're starting to get to the fiberglass, and you want to stop there, and that's an area that's going to get filled. This I had to trim away for the nut for the hinge, where the J hinge comes up into the bracket. That just to make fitment better. And here's the cups that you're going to have to sand by hand. You're not going to get a tool in there. Certain areas down inside the wheel well and everything are trickier here. You can see this has some release agent still in there. It's whitish. You gotta make sure you get rid of that, because nothing will stick to that stuff. It's almost like a putty that never hardens, like they used to use on windows and put it in. And this is a pretty strong seam here. They're gonna work away on that. But the body's coming along nicely. The gel coat's in really good shape, and it just needs to be made perfectly even. I'm hitting all the parts I can with my electric sander. And you can see this thing's pretty quiet, but it's hooked up to the vacuum to pull away all the dust, and the vacuum makes a lot more noise. So I'm going to continue with the sanding on this, get all the spots I can, and then I'll move it outside and do the part that's really dusty by hand.